Yes, we're here. Good.
I think we're alive.
We're alive.
I think we're alive. I also have that impression.
But I'm not seeing anything.
You're not saying anything, then say something.
I can't see.
You can't see,
Oh,
like you're a blind.
on the. Oh, I think it's fine. Yes, we're here.
I don't know, like on the
We're good. We're good. We're
on
good.
on the
Okay,
broadcast page.
fine.
Are
Hi.
we?
We are
Uh,
Mr. Sewell and PSN.
Also known as.
NPC.
Oh, good name. Good thinking.
Hello. We're gonna watch the GBB loop round 2 because PSN has not seen any of them.
I have not seen any of the round two loop station solo rounds.
Okay. Actually, do you want to rank them by yourself? You show them after.
Sure.
Okay.
But the thumbnail ain't us.
It's not.
No, it's you. It's just you looking very scared. Not even the Chad face. It's just like a.
An old.
Hi, Emily.
Hello.
Hi, Minecraft.
Perfect. All right. Let's start with Taco. My good
Taco.
friend.
My name is Taco from Japan.
I only had taco
and
one
this is
time in my
wild
life.
card for round 2 of the loop station category. Let's go.
Oh, that's the shittiest camera angle I've seen so far. Bruh, isn't that like upsettingly shitty camera angle? Like it's what?
Just I want to watch this one. not to be that one guy, but Sosa vibes. Kind of.
There is a vocal disc.
It sounds a lot like that one Red song.
Now we're socialing up. Okay.
Hello, this is AVH from the.
Alright, what'd you think?
It felt very.
You don't have to be afraid with this. I think Taco has acknowledged he hasn't really.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm never afraid of saying shit. But like it felt very rushed, you know? Like not rushed in tempo, but it felt like he did that routine in a short amount of time. He didn't had that much time to work on it, and it felt like that, you know? Like it felt like it didn't have a story to it, you know? It felt like it was kind of like showcasing. It felt like a showcase more
Yeah,
of it,
I see
more
what you
than
mean.
a wild card, you know? Just doing something, you know? Just showing like, oh, I can do this, you know? But not
Yeah.
like I can do this and that, you know?
Yeah.
I like the sound design,
Yeah, there's some pretty neat
but
beeps and boops in there.
I feel like this will probably be probably won't be on top 7. Is it top 7, top 6?
Yes, top 7, which is like
I don't think that will be on top 7, not only because of the song, but seeing how the production level from, for instance, AVH now, seeing how people really put themselves out there, like Brass flew. So, yeah, I think he won't be in. I like Taco, even though I only had once. And oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's for now. For now, first place. Yeah, no questions.
first place. Let's go. Okay.
Netherlands, and this is my
AVH.
second round for GBB.
Now you helped them with
2023
this one, yeah?
World League. Loop Station.
I mean, I helped him with
Enjoy.
plenty of things. I helped him way more on round 1.
Okay.
On this, I know how this will sound, but I mentioned to him like, bruh, try to do something else. It sounds too much like round 1.
Yeah,
And I bet it still sounds like round 1.
it does.
Like, it's still house. He still sings like in a similar tone.
Even like the
the sound-
syncopation on some of the lyrics is
Yeah,
very
I don't know what syncopation is, but I do agree with you. What is syncopation?
It's like the timing of things.
But not only the timing, but the pitch.
Yes, that
He
is
does
all.
like a da, 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 da. At
This
least
right here.
what he should. Oh, again the.
Yeah.
But I do like that.
The
You know,
root
I
with
like.
the fifth thing.
I taught him how to do the side chaining. Before he was using slicer and slugger. And I was like, bruh, you live in like the ice age. I mean, same as Taco. This round feels like it was done on a rush. But like done better. Like the production value is better. And the mixing, I'm always impressed by his mixing. It feels like a song. It doesn't feel like an MK2 round. Right there.
There it is.
If he does that, then we're gone. Oh, the tape echo. I also taught him that the barrel.
Yeah.
I felt like it ended like with a bar missing, you know? I don't know. I might have not paid
Yeah,
attention to it. Like when
but-
he reversed, it felt like it was missing like one of the 4 chords.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
think he did.
Like the
but it
fourth
resolved.
one. Yeah, but it
Yeah, it was still missing. I think
yeah.
it's still a jammer, even though it's only round
Here's the
one.
thing. This round, it for me it totally feels like okay, I'm trying to think of an example. Perhaps Tharson did this. I don't know. But it feels like when you hear the guy that's at the finals and already won with first round, he does a round, like he does the second round, and it's okay. You know?
Mm.
You feel like, yeah, he can win with that, but like it's not up to his level. I think round 1 was way better. And I think round 2 like took it was a downgrade from round
I
1.
think it's only because I've heard round one, or because he did round one previously, that this feels, for me, it's not the same par.
But I had it was kind of odd to watch this because after he did like the first drop per se, like the chorus, the song was already ending. You know, it was already like on 240.
Yeah.
And I felt kind of misplaced time wise. You know, I felt like like the song was very short, even though the timing of it was the same as Tacos. It felt very short because it didn't happen. Not many things happened in the song, you know? He just did the build up. He did I don't know if it's called bridge, but the pre-chorus.
Mm-hmm.
He did the pre-chorus when he was singing, and then the chorus, and then that tape echo melody, and that was it. It felt kinda empty, you know?
Yeah.
But
I get what you mean.
but still, he goes ahead of Taco.
Yeah, still solid.
First place so far. Solid round, but yeah, solid might not be enough.
Hello, my name is Impedance. This is my second round wildcard for
Impedance.
GBB 2023 solo loop station category.
Hey. Oh, if it was one take, I would already give him first place. But okay. Why does Impedance always do this? Like, a lot of his Instagram tracks, he does a cool sound and then stops. Ooh,
I thought that was pretty cool.
ooh, It's only loop. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
It
Bruh,
sounds
it
like
sounds like Daft Punk.
or like a vinyl, like an actual vinyl, like you're messing around with it.
And what is that? Oh, it's probably vibrato, right?
Yeah, I
Because
think
it does
so.
like a wow wow wow.
Or stereo enhanced.
Stereo enhance.
Yeah,
If he's messing with the.
yeah, that what happens with the pitch.
Uh,
But I don't think it's what he did.
I'm really digging this.
Yeah, it sounds pretty.
I really like that.
Hi, Jimmy.
Oh. Jimmy there. I like the starter drums.
Hi, Josh. Yes, I know. Don't worry, I'm keeping the stream up though. Cool sounds.
I mean, I forgot. I'm like my memory sucks. My memory sucks. I don't remember many of the round one rounds, but this is at least so far on this stream. It's the first round, perhaps even with round one included. This is the first round. I notice some emotion. You
Mhm.
know, it's kind of like you can do a song and it can be good and you can be first place with it, but sometimes the artist can be emotional with the song, you know. It's very subjective,
Very.
but I felt like with this song I felt the emotion, you know. uh I really like this round. I really like the sound design. I think the drops by itself are good, but I think leading up to them, it was like just the build up, like just the recordings, and then drop out of nowhere. It wasn't There wasn't like a proper build up for the drop. There wasn't a proper pre-drop, but still, so far, this is the best one so far,
Yeah, it sounded very pretty.
in my opinion, of course. And impedance,
Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
keep it up. I'm really liking his. I'm really enjoying his work.
Hey, this is Callum, and this is my
Skillum.
round 2 wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2023 World League Loop Station. Hope you enjoy.
Skellum, more like David Bowie. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be a major.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I thought.
already
at first.
concerned. Oh, and also the video of impedance was good.
The video background, yeah, but not the video quality.
Yeah, no, not the video quality, but again, I was more drawn in by the emotion, you know, and not the visuals.
O hablo pero no puedo más. Estoy cansado de mirar atrás. Esta mierda vida me va a matar. Vago sin rumbo en un mar sin sal. Luz en el túnel justo al final. Fijé mi rumbo en la soledad. Y ahora solo me queda remar. I did not want to lose you, not want to miss you, but I was not feeling at all.
I don't like the EQ of the singing.
Not like my physique. I did not like me at all.
Sounds very sharp, like very high.
Cause all I was is a joke. I forgot my joke. I just started up with some tips of alcohol. There was no joke.
I don't even know if that's Spanish or English.
And when I stand up, I just lost it all.
English, okay.
I forget a joke. I just stand up with some tips of alcohol. And the joke turned into a wolf, seeking for blood. When the moon stayed low.
I like the bass line. I don't like the chords. It's kind of boring.
I wouldn't say boring. Just, I don't think
I think it's boring when you have two chords that are like there in there. I don't know the music theory, music terms. But like there's a chord and there's the upper chord on it.
When the moon stayed
There we go. There we go. I wanted. That's what I want.
Yeah. Punk vibes.
What you think?
Solid. Yeah, I think what you were describing during the wild card was adding up. The chords as well. I don't think the chords were boring, but I think they were out of place for the style here.
I mean, the problem is not the chords; it's how it's done. Like, if he did that those chords and a different bass line, which would change the chords, you know.
Yep.
Like, I don't know the music terms for it. You know what? I'm gonna turn on my fucking Ableton so I sometimes can describe things by playing it, since I can't pronounce words.
Are you ranking the rounds? I am not, but PSN is, and we'll show that when we're done watching.
So far for me, Skelem is third place, behind AVH and Impedance.
Nice.
I think it was an okay round. It wasn't as solid as AVH's, for instance, but way better than Tacos, for instance.
Mhm.
And the last drop, I wanted more of that.
Yeah,
You know, not
solid.
because the drop hit hard. It's more because the sound design merges with the intent, kind of. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like the first drop, I liked the position of it, but I didn't like how it sounded because of the sound design. And then the last drop, it was not only a good drop, but it sounded good. Sound design wise. So yeah, this is the ranking so far. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna write them like in a random order and
Yeah.
but yeah.
Okay. All right. Next we have.
Can you hear my piano?
Yo, I'm your
I cannot.
Yo, I'm from Bel.
Ah.
Yeah. Hear piano?
No piano.
You hear no piano?
No piano.
How do I make you hear piano without hearing the
You go to the audio device to Mark II and the master to like 5.6 or.
Wait, I opened Analog Lab. I'm not Ableton. That might be it. Open Ableton, I think.
All right, I'm just gonna start this.
Belgium, and this is my GBB 2023 Loop Station second round wildcard.
I don't like the intro. Can you hear now?
Was that you?
I don't know.
Wait.
Oh, it was me.
That's you.
Kind of fitted. You can hear now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the video like 480p default?
What?
Oh,
Sick.
did I do that?
I think so. I didn't touch anything.
Yo, I'm your
Oh, I pressed a button live mode and it did that.
Yeah, don't do
My
it.
bad, guys. My bad. it seemed like a Wi-Fi icon, and I thought, oh, maybe I can change the quality of the video. Oh,
Yeah.
playback quality. It's probably this button.
It was easy, top 20 GBB, what a fucking joke. Is that MHIC sheer luck? Lucy's overrated, I don't give a fuck. Impedance made the judges, I don't give a fuck. Everybody's doing covers, they don't give a fuck. Rest in the first month, what the fuck? No one does it better than me. Well, here I am, G, I'm a better MC. Get the fuck out. All of you, get the fuck out. Will I make it to the GBB? I guess we'll see. The top 7 should have me. Results will show eventually that this shit is just way too fucking easy. I mean, yo, guess who's back on the track? Got me looking like a snack. Call me delicious and vicious. I don't give a shit, I'm vicious. Flow better than the fishes, but I'm coming for the riches. Motherfucker, I'm planet Earth. This money, love, and recognition is what I deserve. Don't get on my nerves, or fuck with my nerves. See what happens, yeah. I be feeling and killing the rhythm. It's in them like penicillin. Rhythm in like Eddie the Ripper, it's easy. Feeling and killing the rhythm, it's in them like penicillin. Reel 'em in like Eddie the Ripper, it's easy.
Yeah. Oh. Nice one.
Duck. Okay. I think good round.
Solid.
I enjoy the composition. I don't really enjoy the sound design on the first half, and the second half I think then it's solid. I like the lyrics, but I don't feel like they fit on that type of song. You know, if he did like a Mirsa, and what's it called? Like the genre?
Like trap.
Not trap. The one
Drill?
that the snare. What?
Drill?
Drill, yeah.
Like the lyrics could have fit better on like a diss track kind of beat.
Yes. But still, it's better than most of the loopers so far.
Yeah.
But he doesn't beat impedance for me. So far, he is second for me.
I think it's for me had a slow start because up until halfway then it kind of picked up. But yeah, still solid.
I like how the vocals are clear. That's like a very good point.
Yep.
You know, it's very clear to hear him.
Okay. So now we
I
have
don't even have to
Saijo.
put Taco on the list, but okay, just for the sake of it.
We're gonna watch
What?
this opening bit because I think it's pretty funny.
You're kidding me, right? This piano is part of the wild card? Okay, it's supposed to be meme, for sure. Okay. I didn't get that.
Yeah,
25? Why 25?
How's your progress going with round 2? Got any good ideas there? So looking forward to it. Cannot wait.
Let's do this.
Yo, Saijo, Germany, round 2, GBB loop station. Let's go.
What?
You look so confused.
I am.
I think it's because maybe Judge Tree put him 25th.
I was the first to do reverse reverb on the snare and do the bounce. Just saying. I was the pioneer of that. He didn't do that already? I definitely heard this track.
He did this at German camps.
Okay. And by the way, Rise and Fall, should I call Wang Hun so he could get copy strike? It sounds very timid for the aggression of the track, you know?
You're rising and you fall. You're rising and you fall. You rise, you fall, you rise. You hit that, I sit back, you kidding me with a shit track. You sound like a teacher, one day you gonna admit that. You hit that, I sit back, you kidding me with a shit track. No matter what the judges smoke, I really fucking need that.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. Hard hitting. Sideshow.
Okay.
Yes,
First of all,
react to Rusi later.
confusion. I felt very confused. hearing
Why
that.
is that?
Why is that? Because, for instance, let's take I don't know, Paul Dano and Chris Rock. Both did something on the Oscars. Not this one, but Paul Dano did this one, and Chris Rock did on it. Let's say Paul Dano got some fuss on the internet. It doesn't compare to Chris Rock. And I felt like that sad beginning, it felt like it's not deserving of him because he's in. It doesn't matter if he got 25th on a judge. Like, he still got in. What was his placement? I think it was very high, wasn't it?
It was 10th.
10th. Okay, not that high. But still it felt like kind of misplaced, you know? If he was like 20th, like no chance of getting in, then I would understand like to have that drama. But
I
I
mean,
won't let that.
Just for the memes.
I won't let that do things on me. What?
Okay. Are you ready for Slither?
No, wait. Up until the 4-minute mark, I was on the fence between adding Sideshow to first or second place. But I was like I was like reminiscent of his singing. I was like, I didn't felt that strong, but at least he only sang once, and then right at that point, at the 4-minute mark, he sang again. And I mean, he's a great singer, but the excitement, the heaviness of that track asks for a heavy voice. You know, perhaps he doesn't have one, so he could use like vocal disc, something to add some crunch to it. His voice is too soft, so it felt like it was misplaced. You know, his vocals felt like was singing. It's like a karaoke version of a song, and it's supposed to have like a heavy metal, like a brah, 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 brah. But he sang like very softly. That's why he's second place. Solid round. But I think the voice.
I see it. No, I see it.
The voice is not a good program.
Right. Yeah, I think it hit hard, and maybe a lot of people won't be able to contend with that.
Yeah, I think most people have Sideshow at first place so far.
Probably. Okay.
But yeah.
Sleazer. It almost looks like a commercial.
It does look like a commercial background. So far, I think it's the visual that it's most pleasing to me. Simple, but very, like, you know, red. Whoa. What? I like how he recorded that. He was like taking breaks, adding itty tiny bits.
He's plugged into mic 2, not mic 1.
I mean, my mic 2 has the phantom power on, so I don't turn on phantom power on mic 1. I switch the mic input.
Smart.
That doesn't fit. What? He just changed the. Okay.
Where's there so much hate in the world?
No. That plus 50. That plus 50 electric doesn't rub me the right way.
Try to get us some good memories. On this earth before we leave. Come and love. 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 Leo, come and love. Come and love.
I don't know why. I just can't get like the commercial idea out of my mind when watching this.
I mean, if it ended with like a Nike swoosh, I wouldn't be surprised, you know?
That's what it feels like.
Sure to get us some good memories. On this earth before we leave. Yeah, come and love. Yo, come and love. Come and love.
Brought to you by Nike.
Okay, I just want to check one thing on this video.
Straight in the world.
What? Bruh, he did like 2 songs in one.
Yeah, like there was the chord, and then I
It
don't
was
think he ever
a
brought that back.
abrupt switch. He didn't brought that back. It was like 2 songs in one.
But I mean, besides that, the rest of it, I think it was a jammer.
Like the second, I mean, I like the first part. I like the second part.
Yeah. But they
I
don't
like how
they don't mesh.
They don't mix. You know, it's like two random parts of a song put together. The electric with the oh fuck, the electric with the plus 50 format. I'm sure it's plus 50. The way it cracks the voice, it's so weird. Like he could have left on like plus 10 or no, anything besides 0 is shit.
I feel like it fit the mood.
I mean, it can be argued. I personally don't like it. Yeah, it's a track. It's a track.
He goes
And-
from D sharp to B minor.
Who?
Someone said that.
Asked. I'm kidding. D sharp. Yeah, I don't know my music theory, but
something.
that might be it. Fuck. Slither. Okay, Slither, 5th place behind AVH, below AVH, above Scallum so far for me.
Okay.
Next track.
Now next one. There was some judging mistakes.
What?
Originally, Bannon was 25th.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the scores after being looked at put him at 21st. Then Antrix dropped out, so now Bannon
Oh,
is in.
yeah. I was so confused because I remember him being 21st and was like, why is he doing a round two?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So now he's in
Uh,
at 20th place, and everyone else from Antrix dropped out was moved up one, or they should be score wise.
Huh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Hello,
Because,
my name is 808 Bannon, and this is my
I
round 2
wanted
wildcard for the
Antrix.
Grand Beatbox Battle.
Oh, one
2023
question
World
before we continue. What's the logic behind the ranking of this round two? Like, let's say Bannon, which is 20th place, let's say he ranks first. Does that make him 10th? Because it's like the mean of it?
I believe they score individually, and then that's put into like the first gets 20 points, the second gets 19 points. I'm not exactly sure, but from round two, once the individual scores are put in, then 50% of both round 1 and 2 will equate to their final score. So,
Because I feel
Bannon has very low chances of
yeah,
getting in.
yeah,
Same with anyone just kind of in the bottom half.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. But
yeah.
okay, let's.
I'm
move
glad
on.
he made it in because he's one of my good friends.
I'm sad Antrix dropped out.
Yeah.
And he got in.
But
so
he got he got producer.
two
so.
accidents, two mistakes happening at the same time. Let's go.
Cheers.
That video was kind of funny. Is that snare with lo-fi?
It's the MH snare.
I don't know the MH snare.
High pass, lo-fi high pass.
Oh, that's MH?
Yeah.
I do that snare. I don't know who taught me.
It was probably MH.
I don't think it was MH.
He
I think it was you.
invented-
I don't know. No, I actually don't know.
I mean, maybe I.
Oh, that delayed reverb on the.
Wait a minute, I ain't gotta worry cause you know I'm gonna win it. Y'all should've known this since the moment I submitted. I ain't gonna limited space, but space is infinite. Whoa. Gravity ain't dragging me down. If you're nagging me, your bag is inbound. Not the last of me, about to launch, I'm taking off.
Cause I'm feeling like a fucking astronaut.
Wow. It doesn't stop.
Feeling like an astronaut. Give it to 'em. Fuck it up in outer space. Fuck it up in outer space. I'm the fucking.
Nice one.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah,
I-
he's pretty good with keeping things fresh.
I dig this. What really impressed me with this was the like
Progression.
the progression. Yes.
Yeah, it
Like,
always keeps evolving.
yeah, it doesn't stop. Like there isn't a boring part at all. You know?
Yeah.
It was very well composed.
That's his,
I-
I
I-
think, his strong suit in looping.
Perhaps. Uh, I like my only critique is when he sang. It's the same thing as with Saijo. Like it feels like the tone of the vocals feel kind of soft for the genre, but it was like it's just nitpicking, you know. For me so far, he is first place.
Yeah, and also
I do dig that.
for everyone in chat, yeah, Headshot was
What's his
based
name? I forgot.
on
808.
was based on Skrillex Chicken Soup, and Bannon wanted to do touch the bases on that, and which he did. Yeah, solid routine.
Good ass routine.
Headshot
Very
was
good.
based on that song.
Mm.
All right, you ready for Epos?
Wait, what? Why are they saying headshot? I didn't.
Because
get
this
any of
this
that.
part. Headshot. Rhythmine.
What?
Because Rhythmine did Chicken Soup, which is Headshot.
This is called chicken soup.
From Skrillex.
Okay.
I'll show you later. When we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Agreed. It's a strong one.
Bruh, this is round one. Come on.
What the I had on my face. That would have been very good for my take. I'm gonna have to do another intro, aren't I?
He had what on his face?
On my face.
Is it the C word? What?
No, that's not what.
This is Epos for the round 2 of the GBB 2023 Loop
Whoa,
Station
Look at this
Wildcard.
guy. Oh. Oh, the bass line, how it's not like just one note.
Stars align tonight for darkness and for light. The forest burns, the season turns while ashes cover the world.
Hydro.
Rise above the clouds tonight, where what could set us free? I was born as a warrior, but I could take the time to find a better way that could set us free from all this bonfire.
Ah.
From this wildfire.
Bruh, how does this guy make me love Slicer, which is like the most basic effect?
From this wildfire.
I
Wildfire. For this wildfire.
Yes. Such a good one.
I mean, I don't mean to put myself in the middle of this masterpiece, but that last drop reminded me of Bromance. There's like in the middle of it, I do like that with transpose, like that. Up until that last drop, he was going second place because one thing I always forget to evaluate is the performance, right? I always forget to analyze that up until I get someone that makes it clear that they are not performing well. You know,
You
And,
really
like,
have to
on the
focus on those buttons on that one drop. But
on
it
what?
sounded really good.
On what? The buns?
This drop. Like he's focusing
Those
a lot
buns?
on the buttons.
Those cakes?
The
Oh,
buttons.
buttons. Oh,
Buttons. He's focusing on buttons.
Exactly. Like at this drop, especially on the first drop, he was like too focused on the loop, and it took me a bit out of the drop, which was good to drop, but he wasn't providing a good performance, so it decreased the potential. But I
don't think
mean,
it dropped a huge one.
yeah, that not a lot, but enough for him to be below Bannon. But with that last drop, he boosted up again to first place because it's such a good switch with the chords. You know, it's like a key moment to have like one chord. It's like like
It
it's
reminds
constant.
me of Josh, like old Josh.
Oh, the colorful Josh, right?
Yeah.
State of Mind.
That's the one.
State of Mind. Yeah, yeah, when he uses his MIDI thingy and he keeps pressing like that. Yeah. Solid round. The composition, so good. You know. I think it's very on par with Bannon. That I think Bannon was a bit better on the not letting it be boring, you know, on that aspect, like on the progression. But I think composition wise, I think Epos did it better. Like especially like the bass line already got my attention, you know?
Yeah, like it wasn't just he
It
played around
wasn't
with
just
it. It
4
wasn't
notes.
just- yeah. It was played around.
It was
with.
like
That's something I always admire. Because I can't.
I
do
also
it.
do. Oh, yeah. Apple's first place.
Yeah. We have Rusi next.
Yo, my name is Brucey. I'm from Japan. This is my round 2 wildcard for the GBB 2023 World League Loop Station. Let's go.
I mean, it's best to write it on the screen that you're silent recording, but it's still weird. He already has drums.
I think that's just the filter.
But
Yeah.
doesn't it sound like?
It's because like the low end of it.
Bro, it sounds kind of like drums. It's weird. Now it doesn't sound that much better. Stereo enhancer. I'm so glad I can notice like this mixing things. No, thank you. Too much? I really like the third chord.
Is it major?
I think it is.
Hello, Cynic.
Bruh. I hate when someone has like good, okay, decent track, and out of nowhere they do like the most amazing thing I've ever heard, you know? Like it's so hard to judge that because it's like I like his ideas on this track. I was weirded out by the lyrics. Like, I need blood, I need sacrifice, and he's singing like, I need blood, I need, like very high pitched. It kind of funny. And then first drop, I forgot about it. I had to listen to it again. I mean, good first drop. I think the way he enters on the drop is cliche, using hyper filter. And then at this part, I mean, too much things happening because he probably has synth. It feels very polluted. I don't like the idea. This part, like from this to the end, it was like, mwah. It's very good, like the groove of. I mean, solid. And this, I mean, it's hard to evaluate that, you know, because like the last minute is first place for me. But it's only the last minute, you know? Okay, so I'll go with my gut and put him behind Ben.
Okay.
Solid ideas. I think sometimes he puts too much things all at once. For instance,
Yeah.
in the second half of the first drop, because he's already got synth turned on, and that boosts the frequency,
Yeah, it's also very
boosts the
loud.
fuck out of the frequencies. Yes, loud. And then he does not only have the bass with synth, then he has the melody. I don't know if with synth, but playing while the bass is with synth. Too much things happening. Mad speed is on the chat, and so far, third place for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Mirsa, you can watch this one. I'll be right back.
Yo, this is Mirsa from France, and this is my round 2 for the
Okay.
wildcard GBB Loop Station category World League. Bang bang, GBB.
Hey. Hey. Let's do this. Yo, je check le système, les réglages. Je suis le capitaine, j'ai les bases. J'en vois une dizaine qui s'égarent, le mystère du métal. Jamais la migraine quand c'est tard. Le soir qu'on se dit peut-être qu'on démarre, c'est l'hiver, je suis peinard. La machine qui me guette, je me fais rare. Le mystère du métal, le système, les réglages. Check. Je fais des boucles, ils font des bouclettes, même les pieds dans le plat, j'ai tout fait, je peux tout lâcher sur un coup de tête, pas tout bâcler sur un couplet. Tellement c'est la demeure, on fait que la demeure, on fait que débiter, je suis en illimité, des cas peu imités depuis le départ, le rabat le débat et repart depuis le départ. J'avoue c'est sale, c'est sûr, toi t'es bête, t'es stop bêta, on était, j'ai taffé dur. Check, and let's get ready for the rumble, c'est ma combo, and I'm coming like a random, but I'm not Trumbo. Check the technique, the main show, I'm under the rain, I just wanna see the rainbow. En fait, la vie fonctionne un peu comme une RC 505, on essaie tous percer, mec, en 20 sur l'engin, je m'exerce, respecte, mais quand j'ai un pas à 120 ppm, c'est le thème, donc je tente un j'excelle, plus le temps pour que j'essaie, je le sais que c'est clair.
That 120 BPM comment was solid. Ooh. I love when there's like a melody and they like resignify it, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's the same melody, but now it's like so grandiose. Oh. Doesn't that snare sound a bit earlier?
I think it's supposed to be
No.
All right. What you think?
What did you think of it?
What I think?
You didn't even hear it. But
I mean, I've heard it before. I think some elements are throwing me off.
What threw you off?
Like, I think the drums are supposed to be swung, but they still feel
swung.
Yeah, like a
swing.
Yes, it's like
swung is the best of swing.
Yeah, like you know.
That's funny.
I think it's still a bit
swinged. Yeah, it sounds a bit off. I don't know why.
But yeah, I still liked some of this.
The rap part, it reminded me of Tioneb. I really felt like again with this, you know. I mean, like, yeah, it's good, but like, for instance, if he goes to GBB and all of his, I don't know, 6 rounds, I don't know how many they'll do, but let's say there are 6 rounds if he goes to final, I don't know. If all of them have rap, it can get tiring. And not because rap isn't good, it's just that you need to variate. And I like this track, for instance, how he variates. Like this, the last portion of it, it sounds like a, I don't know, EDM. I don't know the genres, but it sounds like a different genre, right? I really like that switch. When he does the chords, I actually got goosebumps. But the drop itself at the end, it didn't really grab me. I think it would have been different if he didn't have track effects turned on the bass, and he was like doom doom doom. He was like, if he was messing with the bass without the track effects, I think it would be more effective if you heard the bass.
That's the other thing. I wish the bass notes corresponded to the chords.
On the first half, like there's a chord, like the notes, and the bass is just a random like a but yeah. This is hard to rank. I think sheesh. It's a very good round. I think it's above Impedance, below Rusi. I think Rusi. Is it? I'm in between taking over Rusi or below Rusi. 3rd or 4th. Help me out here.
I think overall, Rusi just edges him slightly on some points.
I also feel that.
Want a break from the ads? Buy YouTube Premium. Okay. Are you ready for Brez?
Yes. Oh, so Mirsa. 4th place, Mirsa.
Hello, my name is Brez, and this is my 2nd round wild
He
card
recorded
for
on
the
a
GBB
plane,
World
and
League
his
Loop
intro
Station
is
category.
it's not even on landscape. It's vertical. What? OG Brez.
This one's called Haters Still Love Me.
Haters Still Love Me.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's okay. It's supposed to be that.
Okay, now one time, I'ma show you how I loop it in 2 times. I'ma show you how I spit it then a 3rd time. I'ma show you how I drop it, I just need 1 drop to make it in. Now listen up, your cup of shit, cup of bowls up. Get a close up of all the stuff that I face up. Got my name stuck in all the shit that I made up. Got me soaked up, I'm on the verge to explode, yeah. Got me soaked up, got me.
it started now.
Yeah, fuck it up like this now. Yeah.
That cup of shit, cup of rosa. Get a close up of all the stuff that I face up. Got my name stuck in all the shit that you made up. Got me so tough, I'm on the verge to explode, yeah.
Was I supposed to laugh at that? I only said that because he reacted to my KBB round, and at the end I do the same thing as him. Like I take off my headphones, I giggle a bit, and at the video he says, "Was I supposed to laugh at that?" I I think it's basically guaranteed he's in, since he was first place there. I think he's gonna get a good placement with this. Not first place per chance, but I think it's the first one that, yeah, it's he doesn't have to worry if he's in. I think you know. Does he even say "haters still love me" on the track?
No.
I didn't hear that.
He doesn't.
Okay, so it's like a random name. I feel like I really like how he enters on the first drop. He kind of hints at the drop, and then he does the bass like in the middle of it, and then he drops. I like that. And then with the lo-fi part with, I don't know, some filters. Yeah, I kind of got boring after like 20 seconds.
The thing is, he also used that similar sound in his round one, which I think was.
I don't remember his round one. That's how much I didn't like it. I remember he was on a plane. It was very pink and blue, the video. That's all I remember. But personally, I think this round is more entertaining. I don't know if better, but it's more entertaining than the first round, you know? I prefer brass on a studio than brass on a plane, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this track, I think, is the first one so far that his tone of voice really fits what he's doing, you know? Because I think if he would speak normally, he would sound like this, like ba 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 ba. But when he's rapping, singing, he's doing like a ba 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 ba. Everybody, you know. He kind of crunches his voice. Whoa, everybody can instead of doing like a everybody, everybody, you know.
Everybody turn down.
Everybody, you know. So I don't know where to rank him. I think I think I'm throwing my impedance boy under the bus because I forgot how emotional I got on the track. I think this was below Mirsa. Is it above impedance? I mean, you can help me with this. I think what could define the ranking below or above impedance is the fact that this track really sounds like a brass track. You know, it doesn't sound brand new. Should I have that in mind when ranking? the fact that I feel like I heard that track 5 times already, like in 5 different occasions, 5 different songs, all of them feel like this one. You know?
I think what you should take more in account is his ability to make a performance.
Oh,
And
performance.
that can be suited for GBB.
Yeah, that's it. Again, I forgot about ranking performance. If I think about performance, then he's already on top of impedance, perhaps even mirrors. I think even mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even mirrors. He's fourth place then, which I think someone said on the chat. Clash of the Dead, he said 4, maybe fourth place. Shadow. Forgot the name of that. Who next?
We have Cardona, which this one is my
Hi,
personal favorite.
my name is Cardona.
And welcome
this is
to
my
Pollos
Loop Station
Hermanos.
wildcard for the second round of the GBB 2023
But you
World
can
League.
call me sus.
Let's go.
One take? One take? Nah. Is it one take? If it's one take.
It's one take. Yes. Yes. Oh boy.
Oh. First place already. Already. It can sound shit. Oh. It's not first.
It could have been, and they just cut it.
Fuck. Perhaps it was first take, but it was kind of janky, so he just recorded again, but no intro.
Look at the metronome.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
M'he cansat d'esperar que arribi la pluja, de voler tot el que un dia havia somiat,
Oh, if he raps in Spanish, I'll be.
d'aquest camí que tant em crema, d'esperar que un dia sigui tot real.
Però no podia obrir les ales, però com podia viure així? Ja no tinc por de mirar enrere.
He was ranked 19th with the Ben and Coming Twin. I don't see him cheating.
Ara sóc jo qui pot volar.
Oh, Oi! Why does the pitch go a bit down? What is that? Ah!
Oh, I wish there was more.
I wish I was there.
I
You
love
say
this
first
one.
because you you clearly love it.
I love this one. But you can rank it however you want.
I dig this. It took me a bit to get there. You know, like a minute or so. But yeah, this is the type of track that deserves recognition for being 5/4, for being a different time measure or time. What's
It
the
also
name?
there's like a kind of like a rhythm to it. It's like you feel the first three and then the next two, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You know?
But I think when you do 7/4, it's the same. Like you feel the first four, and then
Yeah,
the
I
last
guess.
three is what's the name of like is it time signature? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Time signature. The fact that it's 5/4 deserves recognition because it's not like a gimmick. Oh, it's not a gimmick. Some people like especially like solo beatboxers, they do like 7/8 and they do a random beat on 7/8. Like, okay,
This
good
felt
for you.
natural.
Yeah, it like the only time I was like, oh, he's doing 5/4 is when he started
when he
doing the
started.
melody. Yeah, like with the melody, I was like, oh, dun, 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 dun. I was counting. I was like, oh, this sounds odd, but it only sounded odd because I was expecting 4/4, and
Yeah.
that's to blame the Western
Music.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, the track was solid. If it was on 4/4, it wouldn't matter. The fact it's 5/4, and he pulls that off. Very good. I really like how he sings. I really like the volar. He
so
he
nice.
overdubs. It's one of those tracks that I know it's not get it won't get the ranking it deserves.
Yeah.
I
for
feel like
sure,
I don't know,
For sure.
but I have the feeling that this won't get the recognition it deserves. You know, the same as his round. He got 20th.
Yeah, that one was pretty good too.
Yes.
But I think this one was better.
Volar. Oh, it's hard to rank this track because this, not only this one, but this particular one, it's more of a song than a wild card, right? And it's hard to judge a song because it's a matter of taste,
Mhm.
you know? Like I like it, someone doesn't like it. So I think it's in the top 3 region, which I have Epos, Benin, and Rusi. Do you think it can be placed in between some of them?
Maybe fourth.
I'm feeling like either above or below Benin.
I
I'm more
think
strongly above.
because of the stakes of GBB. I think I would put him fourth in your list.
Fourth. But like you're saying like the probability of getting in?
No, him
Or what GBB is looking for?
Yeah,
kind of
what
thing?
GBB is looking for.
But it's not what GBB is looking for. It's what I am looking for.
Then rank
You know?
it to what you like.
But I need help. I can't decide by myself. Wow, this is a hard one. Let me get some little taste of it. If it was done on one take,
One shot.
yes. I was so hyped. Then out of nowhere, there's a cut. I was so upset. Like, oh, one take.
Spera che arrivi la pluja.
This
I love
part.
This part. I love.
There's like a. Is it tape echo?
I think so.
adesso giochi popolari.
It's either that or Maudelaire.
Oh.
I think it was a nice touch.
Yes. Sheesh. Não faço beatbox, cara. Só pro loop mesmo. Eu sei fazer lip roll, sabe?
What are you typing in my chat?
I'm not typing anything.
No,
You mean
I don't understand.
MVzinho? It's Portuguese. He's saying you're handsome. Beatbox in Portuguese means handsome.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Wow. Okay. On the idea that beatbox is music, he's definitely above Rusi for me. Because I think Rusi did a good wild card. It wasn't the best song, and this track wasn't the best wild card, but it was a greater song.
Yes.
So I'm judging on that. I'm one of the judges that is like beatbox is music. Sheesh. Okay, so far I'll put Cardona above Bannon, so second place. But it's kind of like it's a harder track to make wildcard viewers pleased, the beatbox community pleased. You know, it's a hard track to please everyone. But I think it deserves the recognition that it deserves. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for Leonard?
Leonard!
I mixed this one.
What are the Germans doing with fucking After Effects, huh? Did they discover that, like, on 2023? Oh my god. That's already minus point for copying chaos, you know? That's upsetting. It's like fucking 3D Geometry Dash. He got like 7th place, right?
Yeah, something like that. Or 9th.
So high.
Something. He was in the top 10.
So high. I like that voice.
I'm gonna jump, I will jump higher. Cause my tension blade will be desired.
Are those swords?
I will get stronger. I'm gonna jump, I will jump higher. Cause my tension blade will be desired.
Oh, hi, Chaos.
All right.
Okay.
I see you made some faces there.
Can you go back at the previous video?
Leonard.
This. Oh. I guess
Bruh.
not. Hey.
Yo,
Bruh.
this is Matei and this.
No, Matei.
Bro, what? Why?
I tried to skip it
Yo,
close
this
to
is
the
Matei.
end,
Let
but
me
I'm
do
not.
it. Let me do
I'm
it.
not-
Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Okay.
Yeah, I think only this last take, this last few frames were good. I think the rest was the first word it crossed my mind was goofy. This feels goofy. It feels I mean, my opinion, of course. It feels very misplaced. I think it's too similar of an approach. It's too similar to Chaos's first round, right? And that's not a problem, but I think Chaos's did way better in the fact that he tried to do it and it was way worse, in my opinion. It's a minus point. I think it was a very goofy combination. Not the like the effects are good, the song is good, but the two together is like a random edit, in my opinion. Uh, I mean the song was, let's say, I would put below AVH just by the song. And then looking at the video, I would even rank it lower, you know?
Really?
Yeah, like it really rubbed me the wrong way, you know?
It's pretty bold.
Yes. I think a lot of people, I mean, even myself, I simp a lot for Leonard, but I think it was a miscalculated attempt of doing the next big thing, you know? I think Chaos already got that like special effects area to himself, and if you're going to attempt in doing that, you should do it better. This isn't better because Chaos is did a track. It sounds very sci-fi, and he's in a spaceship, and he's flying, and there's a robot. It fits the song, but that was like 3D Geometry Dash. That doesn't. It's random, you know.
I think he's going for like a visualizer that you see on like music channels.
Yeah, but this type of track is not used on those types of channels, you know? Those types of channels use like EDM songs, you know, kind of who did a track kind of like that? I think I don't know, like Saijo or Yasweed. Those types of tracks, you know? Even Rusi. This track is like in between soft and heavy, you know? Is in the middle. It's not that heavy.
I don't know if you saw the comment chat, but are you going to rank it lower also because the video?
I will.
Interesting.
He's actually bottom two. Bottom second. Is that the word? Bottom second. Is that it? And I seem for Leonard. I like Leonard, but it's kind of like, you know, when Gordon Ramsay is gonna evaluate a food dish, and there's like a mistake already on the presentation, so he's like, I'm not gonna even taste that, you know. It was kind of like that for me, you know. Like I'm not even gonna hear the song, bro. It seems goofy. It's not like the effects are goofy. It's good special effects, but Chaoses did it first, and if you're gonna do it again, because Chaoses already did, you should do it better or at least in the same level. And this was, yeah. If he did like a synth wave, like the
Yeah, I can see that.
these
How
types
that
of
would
chords,
make more sense.
then the visuals would make sense.
Yeah.
You know, but
But
this
I
was
don't think it's as big of an issue.
I think it is because if he didn't do that, if he just recorded on if he just recorded like in my bedroom, which is not the best location to record a wild card, yeah, it would be better in my opinion.
Probably
It would be
would've been better.
simpler, you know. So that's why it really upsets me because
Okay.
it took a lot of effort, a lot of time and energy spent to make it worse. You know, if he just had the outtake, he just had the original video with the green screen, it would have been better. Without the actual effects, I think they don't align. They are too distracting. Like the visuals are too distracting. The song gets lost in the sauce.
I think I'll still say that still a very solid track.
Yeah, good track, but for instance, for me it's below AVH, and the video makes it below Slither and Scallon.
Just to discount the video, I think in your list I would probably have him like somewhere from 5th to 8th.
I think it will. Okay, so 5th place is Bress.
Yep.
Was not better than Bress. My opinion.
Because I think
was not better than Bress.
Besides video,
not
I
better
think
than Moose.
performance, Brez outshined that, and I think he outshines like a lot of those people lower in your list.
Who?
I think just
Ask. Dude, I'm kidding. Like in my I should take. Here's the thing. His performance by itself was okay. I like seeing him jump around, but in the green screen, it feels weird. It doesn't feel like he's jumping. It feels something else. It feels like he's floating or something else. I think he doesn't beat Brest, doesn't beat Mirsa, doesn't beat Impedance, doesn't beat Sigel, doesn't beat Yasui, doesn't beat AVH. Song-wise, he beats Slither and Scallon and Taco. Taco shouldn't even be on the list. I think he's gonna be like last place. I think.
Yeah, he didn't try.
And yeah, because of the video, I think it's even below Slither and Scallon.
I think that is a bit too harsh.
Oh yeah, it is harsh. But considering that, well, I should think that, like, what I'm discounting is the performance point, which Slither do get some, Scallon wouldn't get some. So I'm gonna put him above Scallon.
Yeah,
That
I think
makes more
those
sense.
is better. Is better than those.
I don't think he. Leonard. I think he's above Scallon.
Okay.
Bottom 3.
Alright.
No, I'm not a Leonard hater. Okay, chat, because
No, chat,
on only
opinions?
5v5, I was fucking
It was a big Leonard simp.
I was simping him. I was really simping him.
And also, opinions are opinions. Nothing else. They
And
shouldn't be taken too seriously. Music is always subjective and shouldn't be taken so seriously.
Like I'm judging it, but it was better than my wild card because I didn't do one. So I'm just
Leonard still
screaming at
did
the wind.
an amazing job, and it's
Not
still amazing that
amazing.
he's in the
He
top
did a
20.
good job. Did a good job. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, let's move to Matei.
Yo, this is Matei and this is my round 2 wildcard for GB23 World League Loop Station.
Why is the video?
Video?
Why is the video like this? Okay. Bro, why is the column of that room like so inclined? That's so upsetting. I do civil engineering. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Oh. What? Kind of reminds me of Galush's water sounds.
Hear the voice, this call of the Almighty, shielded by the grief of fallen soul. What's left to believe? All choice.
He's not singing on pitch, is he?
Bruh.
Okay. Okay.
What happened?
Okay.
Shielded by the grief of fallen soul. What's left to believe? All choices have been made. And did you ever feel we've gone too far? Hear the voice, the call of the Almighty, shielded by the grief of fallen soul. What's left to believe? All choices have been made. And did you ever feel we've gone too far? Instinct sharp, ice on the price, nature symphony, the beat of the wild. I'm a hunter, chasing with lights, spirit free like an untamed child. Like a beast, primal rage, tear down walls, break the cage, take the world, never face, focus on, eyes ablaze. Instinct sharp, ice on the price, nature symphony, the beat of the wild. I dominate the game, then I come out my life, move shit hard and they cut like a knife. I'm in my elements, where I belong, whoever's on top, not for long. Focus on, number one, focus on, number one.
That whoop. Oh, gone.
Get it? The beat of the wild. The beat of the wild. The beat of the wild. The beat of the wild.
Yeah. Okay, let me go back really quick. There was a part that I don't know if you heard the song Skrillex Rumble. I think a part of this was inspired by that track. It's not a huge thing, but I think it's like similar how Bannon used Skrillex thing. This is also like one of the, I think from what I've seen, one of the most split opinioned wildcard. Some people love this, and some people hate it.
I think round one was kind of the same, isn't it? Wasn't it? It was like third place. Some people like yay. Some people nay.
Yeah, same with round one. So what do you think?
I really
Oh,
like
that's
the
chat as
first.
well.
I really like the first minute when he's building up, because I'm thinking it's going somewhere. He doesn't meet my expectations with that. That's on me. That's my fault. But it felt kind of generic, you know, just like the drums and a bass note constant, like ba ba. It was kind of bland in that sense, but there was some good elements on it, but I think it's a different approach to judge a wild card and judge a round, because if this was done live, it's totally a different judging eyesight per se. But since this is a wild card, you can see it over and over again. This doesn't really stand out compared to the other ones. I think the production level is to note. The video, cool video, but the song, I don't know.
I will say, I think overall, I enjoyed this, especially the part where he's singing. It almost felt how do you call it? Like I get reminded of like a desert.
Like sand?
Yeah, yeah. I
Sands and
also
shit?
do like I saw in chat, when someone said it kind of sounded experimental. I like things that get experimental, and I think this kind of hit that the right way for me. I don't think it's particularly the best wild card, but there are moments that shine, that make it stand out from the others.
Here's the thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wild cards already watched. 15 with this one. Up to AVH, which is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's 10th place for me right now, AVH. I think from 10th up, solid rounds. So, for instance, if I put him 11th place, he's below 10 of my favorite wild cards so far. Wait, I need to. Can you? Oh, this is my day.
Instinct sharp, ice on the price, nature symphony,
This is
the
good.
beat of the wild. I'm a hunter, chasing with light, spirit
Like the beginning, then he kind of lost. He loses the flow.
free like an untamed child, like a beast, primal rage.
Other things
Tear the
I,
walls, break the cage, take the world, never face, focus on, eyes ablaze, instinct sharp, ice on the price, nature symphony, the beat of the wild.
There.
I'm going in the game.
There.
I can't also really understand what he's saying. I know he's
yeah.
speaking English.
I'm not even trying to understand him.
Yeah.
And I come out my life, move shit hard in the cut like a knife. I'm in my elements, where I belong.
I really like the boom, boom. Hard to judge.
Yeah. But Matei, I still think he did a really good job.
I mean, sorry for throwing you under the bus, but I think other than Taco, everyone did a good job. And I'm not. I really love Taco, but yet his track really felt like it was the least worked on track.
I spoke to him about it as well, and yeah, he acknowledges it himself. Everyone, I've seen all the wild cards for round 2. Everyone did an amazing job, and I think they all do deserve to be top 20 GBB.
Well, but it's only 20.
What do you mean?
Of course they deserve top 20. They are top 20.
Well, I'm
it's
just
top
saying,
20 doing wild cards. There's 20 wild cards. They deserve top 20.
Well, I'm saying round 2, they for sure prove that they should be here.
But I'm sure, for instance, KBA is out, but with round 2, he could prove he deserves, kind of situation.
I mean, still, even with round 1, they
I
proved
think it makes
and they're
sense.
proving it again.
I think it makes sense for them to be where they are, but I think it's hard to judge on that, because I think, for instance, from 21st to 30th, perhaps we could get 2 or 3 wild cards, out of them that would be better than some of the the current top 20, you know?
Possible.
Okay, so for me, Matei, below AVH, currently 11th place. Again, everyone did a good job except Taco.
You wanna check chat really quick?
Do I? Oh my god, he guy keeps spamming about this. Mr. Suo, could you ask PSN about his LGBT track? Will he remaster it or something? Can you ask that
All right.
about? Can
Are
you
you
ask
gonna
about it?
remaster that one track you deleted off your channel? I think you deleted it.
Sure.
Sick. There's your answer.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. MH.
I expect to be depressed. He always has at least one element in his tracks that gets me like, ooh, you know? And that bounce, good bounce. Oh, it's gonna be like triplets.
I spend some time away just to know if I'm okay, but I'm broken. It's already over.
Another voice that fits the
I have what it takes to try and
theme.
forgive my mistakes, but I'm broken. It's already over.
Does the kick sound a bit weird for you? I don't know, the kicks, I don't know, it sounds very bassy, not enough highs, I don't know.
I think it's a style.
Feels weird. Doesn't sound weird, it feels weird.
What you think?
I like I like it. I think up until the first drop is solid, and then there's the drop, which by itself is solid. I think the way he goes to the drop, it's, you know, I was missing like a twist. I was missing a snare, like a snare roll, I think it's called. Some roll. I was missing some type of roll, some type of transition to the drop. It was like a dry transition to the drop, and the drop by itself was good, but I felt kind of like, what? Okay. And then I particularly love to play something and I love to play something and then change the BPM in the middle. I love that, but it felt undeserving. That's the word I had in mind, you know? It felt undeserving. It was like I mean, it can work. The way he did it felt like a gimmick. You know? I think if he didn't do that, it would be better. If he maintained the same I think the problem isn't even the BPM. It's the pitch shift, you know? I think if it maintained the same pitch and it had a different BPM, it would be better than to change the BPM and the pitch. Like changing both of them at the same time felt kind of what going on, you know?
Yeah, I can somewhat agree.
I always love the techniques MH does. I knew he was gonna use some
He
tremolo.
always has an element that impresses me.
Yes. His singing is it's uh it's always like the stereotypical MH singing. It's sad stuff, but it's never uh uh he never misses it, you know? He always gets it right.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Very
you know,
much.
doesn't matter if it sounds it's always depressing, it's always about sad stuff. I mean, that's why it works. The boy is sad, let him be sad, well, right? But like I like those polls you're doing on the chat. Those pole dances. I mean,
Hey,
I digress.
yo.
Doesn't beat Bannon, doesn't beat Cardano, doesn't beat Bannon, doesn't beat. Wait, doesn't beat Apples, doesn't beat Cardano, doesn't beat Bannon, doesn't beat Brucey, doesn't beat Brad, doesn't beat Meters, doesn't beat Meters, doesn't beat. I need to hear some snippets of it again. This is minus points. In my book, you do that and then you do this. This is my points for minus points on wildcard. I think live you are forgiven to do that, but on wildcard you can do like the tricks and bits that are hard to do live, to pull off live. But you're in your room. You have like weeks to work, not 3 minutes on stage. But yeah, solid. The broken, yeah, sadness, depression. Nice. Yes. Undeserving.
The VPM switch kind of reminds me of Interstellar.
Why the BPM switch?
There's like a song, like I don't know which one it is, but there's something that reminds me where the chords just like come in and out. Reminds me of it. I don't know which one it is though.
Is it time?
No, just the way the chords come in.
I have a fucking piano. I'm singing.
It sounds very spacious. I think your piano is broken. It doesn't sound like a piano.
Oh fuck.
Leak.
Leak? I'm playing Robin. What you're talking about?
Oh, yeah. How do you rank it?
I don't know how. I think the BPM switch is a negative but I don't know how negative it should be. You know, it's not that negative, but it's unnoticeably.
I mean, yeah.
A bummer and not an upper.
I don't think
you know.
It's because it was bad, but it could have had a proper entrance.
Yeah. I mean, could it? It's hard.
It's hard.
I think the way he did it, it seems like the only way.
Yeah.
You're playing a chord and it just, you know.
But there probably is some way to have a deserving entrance. But we don't know
probably.
it.
I'm gonna work on that right now. Doesn't beat Saijo. Does it beat Yasuid?
I think so.
You think it beats Yasuid?
Because I think MH has more of that wow factor than Yasuid did.
Perhaps it does beat Saijo. In my books, it beats Saijo because I hate the Germans. I don't mean that. It's because I think MH does a lot with a few. He does a lot of things with few sounds, with few techniques.
And
He
simplicity
doesn't
is
spam.
hard to do.
Yes, and he doesn't spam techniques. It doesn't sound polluted. It sounds very simple. Sometimes too simple. Sometimes a negative. You know, kind of an empty track. But in my books, it's better to have an empty track filled with emotions than a track filled with frequencies and there's no room for emotion. And it's just a track. You know.
Simplicity can have the best complexity.
Well said. Okay, so MH 8th place.
Okay. Next one. Hi, this is Mr.
Hey, yo,
from the
who's the
United States, and this
handsome
is my
man?
round 2 Loop Station wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle
What?
2023 World League.
Oh, is it you? It's you. Wow, bass. Is that the kick with the snare? Like the kick effects with the snare?
No.
The kick effects used within the snare, isn't that it?
Not really.
But I mean, I think you taught me that, like to use my kick and then just add a distortion. Did I do that by myself? I don't think I did. I think you told me that.
I don't do that.
Like I got my kicks EQ and I just added a distortion and that's the snare.
I'm climbing towards it as we speak. It's not so far.
Why does it look like a 2003 graduation prom video, you know?
But I know we'll never see the end. At least it was fun to pretend. But I knew deep down that I'd never make it. The battle hasn't started, but I've already lost. I've given all my energy into a song.
Solid sound design and mix.
But even with dreams fading, nothing.
But the snare is a bit too loud, you know, if you know what I mean. It's because of that comment.
A mission on my mind.
Vibrato.
Yeah.
need like fifths.
I'm looking at horizons, a mission on my mind.
Where did that come from? Where did that do come from?
I'm looking at horizons.
I like the break.
A mission on my mind.
I like the cut. Oh, don't. I was enjoying. I like the tail.
ended right there.
Fuck, fucking millisecond. What did you guys think about Yush? Oh, there's only two options. I was gonna. Uh.
This is another thing that a lot of people have. I've seen like they love it or they hate it, and I get both arguments completely.
I get one argument that the snare was a bit high. The comment.
I
you-
haven't
you
seen
showed
that
me.
comment too much,
You said
but
it on Discord.
One person said it.
Yeah, so I agree with that one person. This snare's a bit high, but
It's just a tad. I don't think it was a huge thing.
yeah, it's not a huge thing.
The biggest critique that I do agree with is my singing.
I think if it fits the track, I think it fits more than the round one. To be frank.
For the people who think it doesn't fit, the thing I try to go for is, I mean, obviously can't sing that way, and nor am I a professional singer, but I wanted to sound it more light and I guess feminine, because I've been listening to a lot of Zed's Dead's track, which it only has female vocals. So I didn't want to just like shout it. Yes, I could have improved, but I'm still very much happy with how it came out.
I'm happy with about how it came out. I let me. Who mixed and mastered? Was it Madden Pete? Satin Pete? Oh fuck! Oh! I'm crashing. Did my video stop?
No. Oh yes, it did. Uh-oh. Sick. All right. PSN is shut down NPC. Yeah. I'll just talk a bit. I just getting back on. I do think I enjoyed how my voice fit for my first round. One, because I don't typically like to do hard drops or like the intense style. But round one is like the kind of music I typically enjoy more, which is why I did as round one and why I did this as my round two, because I think there was a good diversity. Just waiting for PSN to get back. There he is.
Hey, the round was so bad my computer crashed. I liked the round, and I got a similar feeling to Bannon's and Apple's. I don't think it in such a strong way, but I felt you did pretty well with the progression. Didn't get boring in that sense. But one thing you did as well as them was to tie everything together and for it to feel like a song it doesn't feel like a loop track, you know? Like besides the build up, of course, like when you're recording stuff. Other than that, it felt solid. And I'm going to open documents. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Wait. I mean, it's my personal list, so you are a Mr. Asuo in my list, which is not polished at all. He's going third place behind Epos and Cardona. Solid rounds. My first mage is Epos so far. How Nilabu
Epos was,
said.
I think, probably is deserving of a really high ranking. Actually, I have dice.
By the way, Epos ranked 6th, right? 6th.
For round 1, yeah.
Okay, so I think he's getting in.
He probably has good chances to get in, honestly.
Which is cool.
And I'm happy for him because I
that
love his music.
frame stoppage on dice is concerning. But
What's up? I'm Dice from South
Oh,
Korea.
who's this
and
other
this is my
handsome
second
man?
round wild card for the GBB 2023 solo loop station. Let's go.
It feels like this. Already. Okay.
So original already.
Sometimes I wonder, is this my life? Igniting fire. Sometimes I wonder, is this my life? Igniting fire.
Octave! You don't say that nowadays. It kind of reminds me of Cardona. I don't know why. Like round 1, maybe. Oh, please rap. If he raps, it's.
Gotta be the funk man boy. Gotta keep that bar so flowy. I don't wanna be my boy. I don't mean by that, I'm sorry. LED lights on my back. Frontiers in my underhair. Oh yeah, hey.
Oh, that's sequencing with the launchpad, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's so long, the OSBot. Okay. Bro, doesn't this feel like something to rap on top of it?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Sick one.
I mean, it might just be like my first impression of it, but it sounds like the most. So far, it seems the best balance between like creativity, music slash wildcard thingy. You know, like tracks, like a wildcard should be wow, but music should be whoa. You know, on the heart. Whoa. Uh, it's kind of like it ticks all the boxes
Mm-hmm.
in that sense, you know. What do you think about that round?
Very original. Doesn't sound like anybody so far in this competition. And I think that is what will rank him very high. The way he got ranked high in round 1. Very good chances to get in.
Fuck, my table doesn't stop.
Now, I will give a critique.
Sorry.
I will give a critique because it is still GB. But my only critique is that it got a little bit repetitive on the second half. Because some elements kind of stayed throughout. But it's not a huge issue at all. I love Dice's music, and yeah, I admire him.
Bro, my table is doing such a weird noise. I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. What was your critique? It sounded a bit repetitive, right?
From like the half of it, then some elements just stuck around.
You know what? I was about to put him on first place, but now that you said that, I think it's either second or third.
Yeah, I think the same.
I think if he rapped, he kind of sang. He didn't really rap. If he rapped on top of that, could
Maybe
have
he
been
just
on.
needed to rap more.
Could have
or-
been Korean, but it needed to be faster. I think
Yeah,
to
yeah.
to really like embody what the song was asking. Yeah, like it was or just have a crazy flow, you know, like a
But still,
something.
he filled that purpose somewhat.
Yeah, but very short, like
Yeah, it
just a
was
little
short.
bit of taste.
I wanted more of it.
Yes. But I do have to admit, like, the sound design was outstanding. I'm gonna put him on second.
Is that because it's original and no one sounds like him?
I wouldn't say that because he actually I was kind of weirded out when the first sounds came on because it really sounds with a track I'm trying to work on, which I'm using row, transpose, and reverb, and I think it's kind of the same technique. It's like a note delayed, you know, like 100% feedback,
Yeah.
like a with the vocal tone, and then pitched. Like the thingy in the beginning here, I think. I think it's like the voice pitched, you know. Good. And then he does a bit of Oskbot. I don't think it really, like, if I dissect his song, it's not like he's doing a combo of effects that no one did before, but the way he's using, you know, like Oskbot here is just to hint at something, you know. It's not like the fucking chord progression entirely done with 3 layers of Oskbot, you know. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's just like do, you know, like something thrown out there. Really solid. It's a very creative way to use the effects that we're used to hearing now. Like the way he uses the the Osbot to do like a boah, boah. Like he puts more force in the middle of the notes. Boah, boah,
Adds a lot
boah.
of character.
Yes. And that fucking flute, I don't know. He fucking rapped here. Ah, that would be first.
I've said this with Josh, especially with his round one. His round one and round two sounds a lot. It reminds me a lot of Luigi's Mansion. If anyone knows what that is, it's an old video game. Because it sounds so spooky.
Yeah, it sounds spooky.
Yeah, I love it.
I think perhaps if he embraced the rap part, it wouldn't be as repetitive as you think, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Like if he did more rap, he would fill the time, you know, and it wouldn't sound that repetitive. But still solid. What placement was he on round one?
I want to say like second or third. I think it was second.
Okay, so I think he's safe. He's very safe.
Yeah, very safe.
For me, second place, solid.
Agreed. Okay. Next up, my good friend.
Peponi.
Hey everyone, my name is Joshua, and this is my round 2 wild
Joshua
card for the
Oreves.
Boss Battle 2023 World League. I hope you enjoy.
Why does this sound like something I already heard from him? Did he already did this?
He's done it
Maybe
at
it's
America Champs, and that was it. Oh, and he did it Online Worlds, his elimination.
Yeah. That's where I heard from. I judged that.
Yeah, he did.
That's why it sounds okay.
Take me back to where it all began. Hope was in our hearts. The
Good vocals.
future in my hands. Through the lows and the highs.
Sings well.
We would try to build a place from nothing, blossom into something. If we take it back to where it all began, could we make this last to never fall again? Are these wishful thoughts worth the trouble, or is it safe?
Oh,
to
this subtle,
say
that subtle
nothing
harmony,
can stay?
like the plus octave one.
So emotional.
Bro, this is like the perfect example of a Joshua track done on MK2, you know? If you ask GPT to do a track of Joshua on MK2, it would sound like that.
Too far away, 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 too far away.
I don't really like the stereo enhancing overdub. Sounds weird.
It's safe to say it's far too late. Nothing far can stay. Too far away. Too far away. Just let this disappear without any tears.
So far, the best the best vocals in the game so far. Hmm. I'd like to make a parallel of this track with Sidio's track. Both of them sing well, but Joshua sang well on a song that asks for him to sing with his voice, and Sidio's track was like, nah, 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 ask Freedom to sing, not you, kind of thing. Amazing round on Joshua, which I voted. What do you think about it?
Like I said, very original. This has a lot of emotion, which I think a lot of them, at least wild cards, don't have. And it resonates a lot. It sticks around a lot, and that's why I think it would stand out and rank very high. It is a very nice contrast as round one as well.
I only remember it was on a roof. I don't remember the round itself.
When I was young.
I still don't remember. This is
It's
crazy.
fine.
Like my memory is bad. It's not a diss at him. Is it better than Dice?
I think yes. Because of that one thing, that small critique in Dice, that it just got a little bit repetitive. I don't feel that way about this.
Let me give a little bit of
And this is my round 2 World League.
let me skim through the song. I don't know why, but here when he records the bass, doesn't the first note of the bass seems to clash with the grand delay?
I don't think
It seems odd.
I don't have any issues with it.
I don't know. It sounds weird. Oh, I really like the snares he does like on the mic. It's not snares, like a thumb. Yeah, the snare thumb. So, like, I judged this round and I still got impressed hearing that
Has
again.
a lot
Like
of character.
yes, it's so unique. Oh. I don't like how he overdubs stereo enhance. It really it really sticks in the ear, you know? Kind of weird for me. Maybe it's just too loud for my taste. But I don't think it beats Epos. It's a question between beating Dice. Here's the thing. If the categories like have a limit, if I were to use the categories to judge this, probably he would be in front of Dice. But since I'm judging in a fuck it matter, I'm gonna put him below Dice because I wrote Jake. I don't know why I wrote Jake. Joshua. I was way too impressed with the way Dice did his things, like the sound design. I was too impressed to not keep him up there. But again, if I were to use the sheets, probably he would probably be second.
Okay. So
Okay.
Robin.
Who we robbing?
Last one.
Yo!
Who we
I'm
robbing?
Robin, and this is my
really
Loop
like this one
Station
as well.
Wildcard second round for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2023. Word League.
What word? Oh, if the drums are crisp, I already love this. With this vocals. Oh, I already love this. I already love this. Ah!
You're making a face there.
Huh?
All I can remember is out of control. Forgive me, I cannot promise the truth. I missed the time we were just laughing at home.
But the chord progression, it's so good how it loops.
When was the last time we ran under the rain? Did you forget what it was all about? How can my brain create happiness and pain? I can't deal with or without. All I can remember is out of control. Forgive me, I cannot promise the truth. I missed the time we were just laughing at home. No one will take all these moments from us.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Bro, I'm like stuck in a smile.
It's really beautiful.
You can only critique one thing on this. The mix.
Probably, yeah.
The only thing you can critique on this is the mix. Bruh, the oh my god. I mean, I'm out of words. It's like, bruh, the track has 3:30 or 3 minutes, and somehow he does it shouldn't be possible. He did a fucking chord progression at the beginning with the Ocelot here. He does it. And okay, he does it. And I was like, okay. And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, this is the best chord progression I've ever heard. Like, it builds up. He doesn't change it. It's always at that. But it... Oh, I mean, this probably is a very personal thing. But I felt... Wow, I don't have words both in English or Portuguese to describe it. I really love how the loops. I really love how the chord progression loops and ties it together, the beginning and the end, with the last chord being like a major and the next one being a minor. And
It's very alternative indie, and this is the kind of genre I like.
this is not the type of song I listen on a daily basis. I don't listen to songs actually, but this is not the type of songs I would listen. But when I got the time to hear it, when Robin does it, it's this is I mean, there were plenty of good tracks, but this is the first one that I immediately want to re-listen to it. You know, like not a fucking break, not 1 minute without re-listening to it. I think the video for it is close to perfection, you know, like the way the lyrics are put in the screen. It seems like a what type of video has that? Like those pop songs that doesn't have like the music video but the lyric video, you know?
I mean, this is
Eh.
like the genre. It's like alternative indie. This is like kind of the whole aesthetic of it.
Perhaps I'm.
It's
like,
very.
I'm a newbie in that.
It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's very
He's following like a script. It's something that's done before, kind of thing. Like this type of song followed with these visuals. It's like something that marries together.
Yeah, the aesthetic is very much like one and the same.
Okay.
For the music I
Well,
listen to and this.
I should get into alternative indie then. I love this.
The band I most think of is Group Love. I don't think anyone's probably heard of it, but they are a huge band.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
They're one of my favorite bands.
Where did he rank on the round one?
I think he ranked 8th.
Okay, so he
not too sure on that.
It's not guaranteed he can get in, but in my opinion, he needs to get in. This track. Who were we dissing? This track, right? No. This track really reminds me of those old Robin wildcards. It reminds me of is it Florida? No. It's the Vocal Total wildcard. It reminds me of that one. It reminds me of the GBB, I guess 2019, 2020. I think 2020. This seems like OG Robin.
Yes.
You know? Solid. I get upset with how much he gets out of that plastic crap. You know? He doesn't abuse effects. He is he's a very simple man. He does his Oscbot melody, does his bass with whatever, probably Oscbot as well. And then he records his amazing beatboxing, and that's it. Like, it's not a using pitch bend is like the craziest effect he's using. You know, it's amazing. It's outstanding, in my opinion. This is first place, but it's really my opinion. Like, this really touched me.
I think this is
rubbed me the right way. But you realize how he's not gonna be first place for most
Probably,
judges, right?
but opinions are opinions, and
Yeah,
music is subjective.
Exactly. Like, without a doubt, he's first place for me. But I'm sure he's not gonna be first place for all of the judges, because each one looks for a different thing.
But I think I'd still be happy with a lot of people getting into this GP, and like they proved it very well.
This is the last one we
Yeah,
reacted to.
that's it. That's all the wild cards for round two. Oh,
Okay,
hi,
so
Robin.
Robin? No
Robin in
kidding.
chat.
In the pitch band, yeah. I mean, Robin's so cute, bro. He was like on Instagram. Oh, I want to do this, and I was like, oh, use pitch band. You can do that. And he was like, oh, you taught me that. I just told him like, oh, you can use pitch band. You know, I didn't teach him shit. I just said, oh, you can use pitch band. But he remembers me. Oh, such a cute boy. Robin.
Back to what
I
you
d- I
said. I just want to really quickly before you like what you said like, oh, he can just do like a few simple things and make it sound good. He's just such an amazing. He has the artistry. He can compose amazingly. He makes our spot. It's all cohesive because he's an artist, a great artist. I love you, Robin.
I think I love him too. That I don't think I know, but he I think he's the most consistent looper. He doesn't lose his essence. It's always Robin. It doesn't feel like Robin 2.0. It always feels like Robin, you know? Um mm, for instance, yeah, I don't have any examples, but I think Robin already has like his persona solidified. You know, he's already a well-made artist. You know, like there isn't much to work on it, uh, in the sense of art. You know, you can always improve. Like, oh, get a better camera, work on the mix, but that's like technicality. That's technical stuff. But I think art-wise, like musically, there isn't anything to work on. You know, he always does things to perfection. But again, that's for some, and that's for me and Nesua.
All right. Do you want to give your or list your final rankings?
Can I just copy and paste it?
Well, you'll have to tell me.
What do you mean?
Just tell me from the bottom. So 20th.
20th place. Surprise, surprise! It's Mr. It's Taco. Taco 20th place. I mean,
Yeah, I think we understand.
he was the first wild card we watched, and I knew it would be last place. And it's not a diss at him. I love him, but
I love him.
at this level, I mean, we're not talking about GBB rounds. We're talking about GBB round 2.
Yes.
And by the way, he did rank at top 20, so he already did a good achievement, but he didn't live up to it, and that's okay. We like we you know, like me at KBB, like I got in, but then
yeah,
I just got out. 19th place. By the way, I'm like 50% sure of my list, and that's a very low, very low percentage. But 19th place, Skellum.
Skellum.
Yes.
Okay. 18th.
18th place, Leonard.
Is probably the controversial.
The most controversial one. Yeah, like I'm also like questioning myself since everyone. Perhaps I focus too much on the video and not on the audio. You know.
I think you did.
But if I just look at it in this sense, oh, Leonard is 18th, Slizzer 17th, Mete 16th, AVH 15th. Like AVH is a solid divisor between quality of rounds, I would say, you know? Like I can look at Leonard's track and immediately look at AVH's track and be like, it's lower than AVH, you know?
Would you say you placed at first thought Leonard this low because not because Leonard's bad, but because there's there's just better
It's
ones?
not. Yeah, I think perhaps I like since I was very critical of his track. Perhaps since I was mainly saying negative adjectives, people got the impression that I hated his track. I didn't hate his track. He is literally below, because of video. He's below two guys, and then the rest above those two guys, I love the tracks. You know, like the rest. So I got Leonard 18th. You got that?
17th is what I'm missing.
Slither.
Slither.
And then Matei. And then AVH. And that's the divisor for me, you know? Is the fact that I heard to AVH and was like, okay, that's like the lim I don't know the name for it in English, but it's the divisor between what I love and what I just think it's okay, or if it's bad or whatnot, you know? I think other than Taco, no tracks were bad, you know?
Yes.
I think Taco is the only one that gets like an
I
an
feel
F.
I feel like we're bullying him of how much we keep bringing it up.
I mean,
It's done and done. We know about tacos.
Yeah, like I'm criticizing, but I love the guy, and I don't remember what round he did. I think it was a wild card for something. He did one round that I literally cried. You know what takes for a grown? I mean, I'm not a grown man, but you know what it takes for me to cry? Not a lot. I cry easily, but you know what it takes for me to cry while watching and listening to songs? It's also not that hard, but to watch wild cards and cry, that never happened. And with Taco, it happened. So I love the guy. He was just, I don't know, busy or something else. 14th place? Sweet.
Sweetie. 13th.
Sijo. Sagao. Saigo.
12th.
MH.
11.
Impedance.
Oh. 10.
Mirsa.
9.
Borres.
Raise. 8.
808 Bannon.
Ooh.
Cool coincidence. Wait. Is it? No. I just looked at 8 and was like, oh, 808 Bannon. 8th place is Rushi.
Oh.
Rusi.
No.
Rusi. Rushi's not in. Rusi.
7, 8 with it.
7, 8, 9.
Is it 808?
7 is 808 then.
Okay.
It's just Y is 7. You know the joke. 6th place, Mr. Handsome Yoshi.
Mr. Yosh.
Cardona.
Hey. Number 4.
Joshua Oribes.
Number 3.
Dice.
Dice.
Yes.
Number 2 is
Apache.
Epos, and number 1 being
PSN.
PSN.
Leonard. Robin.
And there we go.
I mean,
PSN's list. Which
wait,
is 50% sure.
Yeah, I'm 50% sure. Like, of all of the rankings, I think Here's the ones that I'm not very sure about. It's Leonard, AVH, Impedance. I think these three, specifically, perhaps I judge them poorly, you know.
I think
But I
I
think
would
I think
put
my top four is okay. The rest is debatable.
I think I'd put Leonard around your area of impedance and uh impedance around the area of Leonard. Like switching
Wow,
relatively
you're
around.
shitting on impedance then.
I still like it. But I think
I mean,
everyone else from there, if I did switch him, had better to offer than impedance. That's not to
I mean,
undermine impedance's track. It was still good.
I think impedance was the third track we reacted to, and by that point, I was, I mean, of out of all the three we had, his one was exceeding expectations. So perhaps I had that in mind and was like, oh, very good, and kept him high. Perhaps with more watches, more uh more deep analysis, I would change the ranking. But yeah, that's the ranking, like first impressions ranking, let's say. You know, if I were to rank wildcards, uh, you would see like this is the first draft, you know. But I don't stop on the first draft. I take shit seriously. But yeah, Taco, I would seal Taco at 20th place. You know, I would never see his name. It would be stuck in the bottom of the Excel sheet. Uh,
Yeah. All right. I've put a poll if you guys would like to see more streams, maybe with PSN or other people.
yes, or maybe another time. That's both yes, bro. What?
Just
You should have left yes and
let me elaborate.
no.
More streams soon.
Oh, but what is soon?
I guess we'll find out if you vote for it.
Oh,